Hey everybody, welcome back to Everything's Plastic. Today we're going to take a look at another Marvel Legends action figure, and this is continuing on with the Disney Plus What If animated series. This is the Heist Nebula. If you're unfamiliar with the wave, it builds the Watcher Build-A-Figure. The rest of the figures in the wave are Zombie Captain America, T'Challa as Star-Lord, Marvel's Captain Carter, Zombie Hunter Spidey, Doctor Strange Supreme, Heist Nebula, and Marvel's Sylvie. So we already did a review on Sylvie, Zombie Hunter Spidey, and T'Challa as Star-Lord, so you can feel free to check those out as well. You can see some artwork on the side here, which is the Heist version of Nebula. Same artwork on this side, and it's the same design on the back as well. Got to admit, this is probably one of my least favorite characters from the series. This one and T'Challa as Star-Lord, definitely one of my least favorite episodes. There is a little read-up on the back that says, tech-savvy and brave Nebula is an intergalactic opportunist who is ready for adventure. So pretty basic read up. So that's it for packaging. We'll be right back with this one out of the package and we'll take a closer look. Alright, now that we have everything out of the package, it comes with lots of pieces for the Build-A-Figure. Comes with this little cape portion here that ports into the back. Comes with the upper torso for the Watcher. And inside here we have his lower body. And we have the rest of his robe or garment, whatever you want to call it. It's a hollow piece, so pretty cool. So in total we get 4 pieces that all get assembled to complete Watcher. As for the figure itself, she comes with trigger finger gripping hand, and she comes with a fisted hand as well. She do come with a pistol. Pretty cool design on that one. Somewhat plain, but it's new. I don't recall getting this one with any other Marvel Legends, so that's always cool when we get something new. The pistol fits right into the holster, which is awesome. I love having a holster with removable guns. I think that's fantastic. The figure in the box comes with a trigger finger gripping hand on this side, so you can pistol on either side, but it only comes with one fisted hand and an open hand on this side, so not too bad for accessories. Let's get a closer look at this one overall. Pretty cool face sculpt. Obviously you can tell that this is a character from the animated series. You're going to get a different design overall anyways. I like the coloring that they used. It really gives it that animated series feel. Pretty decent job on the head sculpt. Like the overall design of the hair. Wish they used a little bit of wash or something in the hair, like they did with Sylvie, just to give it a little bit of texturing. Some cool detail in her suit. We do have a holster here as well. It's not removable, but it is a separate piece. There's a lot of detail going through this one. Not a lot of painted detail, but overall there's a lot of detail in the mold. A lot of detail in her boots as well. Definitely could have used a little bit of paint on this one just to break it up a bit instead of just a solid piece of brown plastic. This is small things that you do with these Marvel Legends that actually make them pop and actually makes the figure look good. Great opportunity for anybody that does customs to take a little bit of time and maybe paint the straps and all these other small details. Whatever is painted pretty decent. The overall sculpt is not too bad. Not a whole lot of blemishes in the overall sculpt. So yeah, pretty pleased with this one. Not my favorite character, not my favorite episode, probably my least favorite character out of the wave, but overall it is still a pretty decent figure. Now that we had a closer look, let's go over articulation. Her head's going to be restricted going back, really restricted by her hair. So her head goes back this far, goes down this far. Barely get any side to side action here because of how hard and stiff the plastic is, and just the overall design. So very limited. You do get a full rotation, but other than that, you're not going to get a whole lot of movement out of it. Her arm does go up this far, goes all the way around. You do have your single jointed elbows, which is not too bad. I really don't mind single jointed elbows on some figures. Obviously I prefer double jointed pinless elbows, but I have to take what I can get. I never noticed this before, but you can see a big seam in the plastic coming down through here. I don't know how I missed that first, but that definitely takes away from the overall appearance of the figure. There is a rotation at the elbow as well. Wrist goes up and down, back and forth for this one, back and forth for the fisted one. You have one gun holding hand that goes up and down, and one on the right goes back and forth. We do have a nice ball joint here at the torso, so you get a good range of motion out of that. It goes back this far, forward this far, some side to side, full rotation. There's rotation at the waist as well, so you get a full 360 out of that. Her legs are pretty restricted. They only come out this far, not a full split out of that one. This holster doesn't affect articulation whatsoever. It moves, it's pretty, you can spin it around, get it out of the way. But yeah, very restricted. Like this far forward, goes back pretty far, so not restricted at all by the infamous butt plastic. So there is upper thigh cut, so you get full rotation of that. You do have double jointed pin knees, which you do get a pretty good range of motion. Not the best looking knees ever, but awesome movement, goes all the way back. There's no boot cut. Foot goes back this far, forward this far, and you do get your full rotation as well. At least there's no big heels on this one. Overall, it's not too bad to get this one to stand up at all. And we do have 2 pegos on the bottom here. Just wish they included stands with these Marvel Legends. So for comparisons, I mean, most of these are all the same size anyways, but we'll just do a comparison to Zombie Hunter Spidey, which Nebula is pretty much the same size as Peter Parker. And we have Sylvie too, from the Disney Plus Loki series. Over on the end here, we do have Black Cat. So you can see that all these are pretty much the same size. So Nebula is pretty average, pretty decent size for any 6-inch female Marvel Legend. So that pretty much wraps up our unboxing and review. So overall, I'm going to give this one 7.5 out of 10. Like I said, it's not my favorite figure, but overall design is not too bad. Articulation is a little bit hindered in some places. Paint application is pretty decent. Whatever's painted is pretty decent. Overall mold of figure, there is some defects, but nothing major. They had an opportunity to add a lot more to this figure, detail wise, but they didn't do it. Like the holster is pretty cheap looking, and the boots as well, pretty cheap looking plastic. Definitely could have used a bit of paint. Definitely could have used a little bit of detail and the straps and everything. So overall, yeah, it's a decent figure, but it's a pretty average figure as well. Nothing really stands out about this figure. Nothing really blows my mind about this figure. As always, let me know what you think of my score. What do you guys think of Disney's What If? Are you looking forward to season 2? Did you like this episode, and do you like this character? If you like our review, don't forget to click on that like button. Give us a thumbs up. That subscribe button is there as well if you guys want to subscribe and help support the channel. We'll see you on the next one. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Keep collecting and stay safe.